It's Lead Your Lineage.
I know what it is.
The co-hosting cousins.
May 19th. Co-hosting cousins doing a live podcast.
Live, baby.
What we gonna be talking about, cuz?
Man, cuz we gonna be giving them the ins and outs. So why family is important, cuz. Why the hell is 8 billion people getting controlled by 100 families, cuz? We gonna explain how powerful family is. If it's 100 families taking care of all of those people, man, that means family is more important than a single man. And this is my second cousin, so
absolutely. I know the vibes. May 19th, doors open at 2. Recording starts at 2:30 at the Ujamaa Bookstore.
Yes, sir.
Lead yourself so you can lead your lineage.
Yes, sir.
We'll see y'all soon. All right, peace, family. Welcome to another edition of the Lead Your Lineage podcast. We are the #1 podcast for individuals.
Y'all know what it is.
In generational dysfunction.
Yes, sir, man. I'm good, man. We here live, baby. We live at the Ujamaa, baby, man. So, man, shout out to everybody in the audience that came, man. I appreciate it. And shout out to everybody who tuning in. But I feel good, man. This is our first event, man, and
first one.
I feel good, man. You know, next time I learn a little more this and that next time, what to do and what not to do, but I'm feeling good at the turnout, cuz, man, and
absolutely,
man, I'm ready to get into it.
We got to give Ujamaa Bookstore a round of
applause.
Shout out to Ujamaa.
Shout out to everybody, Ujamaa.
Shout out to the bookstore. Shout out to the family. Shout out to Taron too, brother. Appreciate
you,
brother.
For real.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being so helpful and supportive, brother. Well, shout out to the audience too. Appreciate y'all for being here on this Sunday afternoon.
Hey, from Ujamaa to our mama, you feel me? Shout out to Ujamaa to our mama, to everybody that came, for real, cuz.
Most definitely, man. How you feeling, cuz?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. You know, today, man, I'm gonna jump into it. You know how I normally do sometimes, man. When I feel like, man, I got a question, cuz. What you feel like? How do you feel? What is the start the foundation of families? How do you feel like? What's the beginning of starting a family, cuz? This going. You think about. It's me asking you this question, cuz. So give me a thoughtful answer, cuz.
Absolutely, I appreciate you for the question. In my opinion, so I had just to provide a little context.
Yeah.
I had the experience in the hood where I had both my mother and my father in the household married, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot of that in the neighborhood I grew up in. So that was the foundation, right? So seeing that right there that's always been my image of family, right?
Yeah.
Now as I've grown into my adulthood and my humanhood, right? I'm looking at family as more than just your bloodline. When you're related, you can when you're related, you can relate. But family in general is more than just the people you share DNA with.
Okay, well let me break it down. Let me break the question down a little bit more. Mm-hmm. How do you feel a family? Well, let me just tell you. Let me just jump into it. I feel like the start of family, believe it or not, is sex. Well, I say this because we have to look at sex different. I feel like, man, that is the foundation, the whatever, goddammit, the foundation of it, man. Because we taught how to, right now, everybody looking, how to make this woman, how to orgasm, or how to make him orgasm better, or this, that. We need to really teach, and really, even adults need to learn, like, damn, sex create families, bro. Sex is not just sex out here, bro. We lost out right now. I feel like we too scared to talk about it. Oh, that's so taboo. Man, this we all here through sex. Ain't nobody in here, mama or daddy was a virgin. You know what I mean? For real. So I feel like, man, that's the foundation. It's not the foundation of it, but it is the foundation of it. We a lot of times we don't understand that, even if, for instance, my mom and dad, they probably weren't together, but at the end of the day, we still a family. Even if we don't get along or not, we still a family. Because when they look at me, when my generation look at me and look at, they not gonna know nothing going on. They gonna look at, Taron Shumper. His father was Aaron Shumper. His mother was Trinette Gaddis, and so on, so on, so on. It ain't gonna have nothing else. So we always gonna be family. That baby mama and daddy, baby daddy and all that shit, that's just made up, bro. At the end of the day, we family. And we need to look how that comes through. that comes through sex, man. We just, we safe sex, man. We want to have safe sex. We preach safe sex, but we need to teach them shit. Safe sex ain't nothing safe about having a kid after you really need you really going down, bro. What is safe sex, bro? When you time it, when you gotta raise a kid and that kid gotta be out here and be a functional person and pass it along its ways and tradition to the world. And it gotta be the right, and that's why a lot of people out here fucked up. Because we're not looking at the basics. The basics start off with sex, bro. It's that damn simple. But people don't look at it like that.
And I would add to this too, before you even get to the intimacy part of it. Is actually having the discernment to choose the right person to be able to
you gotta
be intimate with.
That's the part, cuz.
That's the first part.
That's the first part.
Even deeper than that, it's you.
Yeah.
The person that's looking to start a family, right?
Yeah.
You have to look and see what your capacity is, what things that you for example, recently I did a workshop called Know Who You Are, Be Who You Are, Love Who You Are, right? To a group of young people. And I asked them, where did they get their concept of, or their perception of happiness from? None of them could answer that question. When I explored that for myself, and this is what I share with them. So when I explored that for myself, I figured out that what was taught to me or how I was trained from being a student athlete, like happiness equals winning.
Yep.
But as we all know as adults now in life, every day is not a win. Getting up is a win, but then you might have a flat tire, you might get bad news, you might get laid off of work, the stock market might go down. It's all these different things that make up the human experience. But this perception of happiness was learned from an illusion, a delusion from the beginning. Mm-hmm. Because it came from a place of, let's have all of these, just to go back to your point, let's have all of these partners. Mm-hmm. That's what makes a man. Mm-hmm. Let's have all of these different situations going on, but we don't have any relations. Mm-hmm. Like that was the media's perception of how black men were. That's what I saw on TV, outside of sports. Mm-hmm. If it was sports, it was like a man having all these women and being a pimp or a player. That's what it was growing up. And it's like, when we really look at real life as human beings, that's not productive. Mm-hmm. That's counterintuitive to the whole foundation of family. Because we don't have our families together. If we had our families together, the mess that we're dealing with now, half of it would be eliminated immediately, in my opinion. But we don't have the family as a foundation. Outside of anything that's spiritual, right? Like spiritual, the next thing is family. Nothing else matters. That's where we're coming in at with, especially with the young people that we talk to, are really taking the importance of what family is outside of just being the people that came together and gave birth to you.
Yeah, cuz.
It's deeper than that. It's bigger than that, because we all are connected, but we don't have a connection with the people that we love the most.
Agreed, cuz. You know what else, cuz, man? Speaking of that, being connected and with families and creating families, we had, because I'm always a big guy on, like, man, we got to let the person, whoever been in that shoes, we got to let them speak. So we had a lady on her, Kiara. She a phenomenal woman. She married now, but she was talking about how it is to being a single woman, how it was being a single woman, and
speak to like us.
Yeah, the one, this was probably ain't too loud enough. Probably need to turn it up. You know, my voice go up and down. But she was talking about how it is being a single woman, how it was being a single woman, and I asked her, I said, so how can we stop this? Because everybody got their own damn opinion. Everybody swear up and down they know how to stop it. But I feel like the person who actually done it actually knows how to do it. So I asked her, I said, how can we not get another lady in your shoe? She said, we need to start actually teaching people about what it is like to have family, like what it is and how important it is to have a kid and how important it is with sex, and that's what sparked my mind about that idea, cuz. And it was like, okay, so we need to teach people, okay, before I can learn how to do whatever I want to do to this person in the bedroom, uh, are there MVPs good? MVPs, I use MVPs. It stands for morals, values, and principles. Can this person be able to hold my baby, have the morals and values and principles to raise a child? Do we stand on the same values? Do I trust? How they family? How are they family? Who the people in their family? How they family act? You know what I mean? All that goes in, cuz.
Will they teach my baby something?
Will they do it or will they not? So it's all that, cuz, man, goes into it, cuz. And family. And we also had a lady. This haven't came out yet, but her name is Mavis. Shout out to Brian Carter, man. He hooked me up with this, man. Shout out to my brother, man. Miss Mavis Washington, man. She not related to Cuz, but they got the same last name. Mavis Washington. I asked her. She has this program. Why are you not smiling? And it's basically helping all the people in youth. Helping the youth with mental issues. And I asked her. I said, what is the number one cause that all the people who sign up in your program, what they all got in common? Y'all know what she said? They all coming from single parent families, single homes. She said every single one of them is coming from single parent homes, man. And I'm telling y'all, and it's a difference, man. Even hanging out with Cuz, I be realizing stuff. I'm like, man, I can tell, because it's a difference, man. It's a difference being in this room now, because I be in different rooms than I used to be growing up. And I realized a lot of people that I'm in that room with now that they got dads. It's like, damn, all y'all got daddies and y'all cool with y'all dads and y'all had a relationship with y'all dads and all that. It's like all my guys who grew up, we may knew our dad or something, but we didn't have a relationship with them or something. And all of them, they dead and locked up. And I'm like, damn, the statistics is right here in my face. I don't got to look at no paper. I can just look at my lifestyle, what my lifestyle changed, the type of people I'm in the room with. I'm meeting people, man. I'm hanging out with people. I'm like, dang, I never knew it was this many black men who grew up with dads. I'm like, dang, I thought everybody didn't. I thought every black man didn't have no dad. It was, besides Cuz, Cuz, man, Cuz, I thought Cuz was, I still to this day think Cuz is a square, man.
I say this every other week. It be your own people. It be your own people.
And Cuz was a square, so what I mean, for real, man. We went to, I'm telling y'all for real, just because, we was two different life paths. I was in the streets and all that. Cuz was different, He always been on this path, but now he getting better at it. I ain't saying Cuz ain't grew. I'm just saying he getting better at it. But anyway,
thank you.
We nah, man. I gotta throw that in there for you, man. I just joined on you like that, man.
Way to soften the
blow. I just be speaking my heart, man. Cause you're an old fart, man. But it's all good. But we went to ISU together, man, and this is really on different paths. This is really when my grandma always say, "Birds of a feather flock together." She ain't lying, man. This dude, man, he was a sucker at the time, man. He went to He wasn't, but this is what I thought of him. He said, "Come on, cuz, man, we about to hang out. We at ISU." In my brain, it's all these females out here. I'm thinking like a young average male. It's all these females out here, all this money to be made. I can sell this, I can sell that. You talking about he coming in and want to play cards. I don't want to play cards with you, cuz. He want to play cards, and then every time we see him, he always was talking about do some homework and go to the library. I'm like, cuz, ain't nobody trying to do that but you. Hey, go ahead and do what you got to do. But man, now if I knew what I knew now, I would have been like, yeah, cuz, you right, bro. Let me leave these guys alone. Let me hang out with you. But at the time, I didn't. So, but nah, man. So I don't know what made me talk about that, cuz. Oh man, let me talk. Hey, since I'm on that, man, he don't like me talking about this story, man. I'm gonna say this even while your mama in the room, cuz. Everything ain't sweet, man. Cuz ain't innocent, man. Hey, we at a party, right? I'm a joner, man. Everybody know. I just like to joan. I like me and my guys. We joner. It's this dude in the corner. He dancing hard. I'm like, man, look at this guy over here. And I'm just on him. I'm talking bad about him and everything. And somebody happened to bump on the lights. And he come out the corner. He say, "What up, cuz?"
We had a house party. He talking about
we had a house party, man. We had a house party. Hey, man, me and my guys couldn't breathe. We could not believe that was you, man. We was like, man, no way that was your cousin. I said, man, hey, y'all saw him? Hey, I said, my cousin ain't too lame, man. He got something in him, man. We can, hey, I said, hey, I was proud. That was a proud moment of you, cuz. That was one of my proud moments of you, cuz. It was like, hey, that was my cousin, man. But yeah, man, that was for real though. But yeah, man, I share that though to say like for real, birds are for the flock together, man. Sure. And but a lot of times though, we got to remember this though, man. Our family can't give up on your family just because you feel like they running away from you. You know what I mean? Feel like they going, cause I'm going through that right now with my sister. I be wanting to give up. I be like, man, I don't want to deal with my sister no more, man. But I be like, nah, that's my little sister, man. You know what I mean? That's just how it is, you know? And shoot, man, and you gotta be there for your family, bro. I realize, cause you never know what they going through. Cause just because somebody not talking to you, not trying to engage with you, you never know how their perception of you at that time is. You know, they probably going through something in their life that they got to figure out. They got shit to figure out. I had stuff to figure out. You know, I had to figure out, man, shoot, man. Well, maybe Cuz ain't lame. Maybe guys like him ain't lame. I ain't never, to be honest, like I told Cuz, man, when he first came out, man, him and a couple more people, man, in the crowd, man. First time I ever got people who really look out for me. I'm like, damn, man, this shit is different. You know, normally I'm used to guys looking out for me in a different way. Hey, bro, you down? Here go an ounce. Here go a lick. And there's people, hey, man, you down? Well, look, what you need? How can I help you out? Here go this opportunity. Here go that. So I feel like that's what's needed more, man. And we always talk about the youth, but my favorite thing is who raising the youth? Us. Who the youth got to look up to? Us. So how we pointing down them? We the adults. How we got somebody to blame? How are we talking about the youth? And we the ones who raised the youth, cuz? Huh?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that too.
I should put it in my contacts, cuz, man. This glass.
Right, well, hey, them things stick too.
Man, you know, boy. hey, it got my eye over here like, woo! I see everybody.
I feel like I don't even need my glasses. I'm giving you one of your lenses. I'm good.
Cuz I see everybody's face expression. Everybody, hey, if you're sweating, I see it might drop. I see everything, so don't move wrong.
Nah, but up to that point, man, about Resident Youth, man, it was a point in my life where I really didn't want to be around adults like that because I saw how hypocritical we were when we were like I would see people that would go to work one day and then blow all their money the next day. And they're like, oh, I'm broke, but then go teach a financial literacy class. That's real life. It's a real life example.
Yeah.
And I would see people do one thing on Saturday night and then go do the opposite thing on Sunday rising at the church. I'm like, yo, this is like, it created, and I had to check myself too on this. Shout out to Kobe, you helped me with this too, babe. Thank you for that too. Like really. Shout out to Nadia. You know, I just wanted to do that, cuz. You know me, man. You know me. But I really started not to like being around adults for real. Yeah. And I spent a lot of time with young people. Yeah. Because it kept me on my toes. So I knew like, hey, I'm about to literally be pouring into these young people. I need to be living in integrity 24/7. That's how I felt when I was around young people. I'm seeing a lot of people that are attempting to do the same things I'm doing and being consistent with the youth, but they're not living like that. Yeah. And we seeing like, yo, this is why this is not happening. But I'm only one person. Yeah. I can't be with everybody. I don't want to be with everybody. That's what family is for. That's why we got this podcast to inspire these people to get in their families' lives. Agreed. So one thing we started doing, we need to be better at is doing wellness checks with everybody in our family. I started doing that because there was some stuff that happened in our family recently. I was like, yeah, we gotta check on each other more. That's what we gotta grow at, right? So we doing all this business stuff and whatnot and doing all this community work. We're not doing the family work. as a collective. I'm not talking about us two now. I'm talking about the collective of our community, our people, our melanated people, our black people. It's like we got to really get in tune with really getting back to the family. Like, sit down with your family. Y'all, like, over some food, over some drinks, whatever that look like.
What it take, cuz? Three elements.
Things.
3 elements, cuz.
Space. You need the space. You need the time. And you need some food.
That's it. It ain't that hard to get family together. I called my little cousins. The other day I told them, man, bro, it's only 3, 4 of us, man. We need to get together. I told my mama the other day, mama, it's only me and my sister. We need to get together, Mo. Man, we gotta for real understand the foundation of it and implement it, man, because we keep pointing these fingers and we want to know the answers, man, and it's deeper than that because this is legit. We need to really look at in history and look at this and see each part of us. When we were standing strong, it was because we had our families intact. When our families fell apart, that's when we start falling apart. That's when our economy start falling apart. That's when we as a whole start falling apart. And then that's when the whole problem of everything began, cuz, in the ancient times. Cuz, you know me, I'm a big history guy. You know, I'm not one of those guys who go boast around and say, "Oh, I'm real smart, man. I play dumb because you learn a lot playing dumb." You know, you do, man. You play a lot playing dumb. You learn a lot playing dumb. But you in history, man, if you look in the history, man, the BC times, around Kemet, around the homie, I can even go older, Dogon, all the ancient what they know is what they know it as, cuz the hieroglyphics, it's called the metanetter to me, because I know, you know, that's the closest to the ancient tongue we can get to it, and it's called the metanetter to me, so that's what I'm calling on from now on, so y'all can know where I'm going at. But it's all on the metanetter, man. Families was the key to life. The woman was, this is another one, this is another big thing too. The woman had way more respect, way more praise than she get today. I don't know about them European women, I don't know about them other women, but the women of color all got respected way more than they do today. And I feel like that's another issue, man, because if we really figure out how this world works and we understand it's a yin and a yang, and once everybody get on board and we stop pointing this man, because this young generation got a man versus woman problem, bro. That's so stupid, bro. What's up, man? Like, why do you want to be? Personally, probably because I got tipping ain't easy in me, but personally, I don't want to be around no man all damn day. I want to be around some women now. I like women, bro. I ain't about to be around now. Bro. Cuz to tell you, I'd be like, man, cuz, man, I know, hey, we got to call out women here, bro. We need some women around here, bro, man. We need to cool out the energy, you know, for real. hey, for real, man. So I don't know what's going on, but it's something I feel like, man, and I personally, I feel like they're using social media, and those people behind those social media sites, man, I personally believe it's a white person, bro. I don't believe it's black people who, all these crazy posts we be seeing, I feel like it's somebody who attacking us. It ain't even somebody who, real situation. All this, this happened and that happened, and we be really let me tell y'all this, man. We really love the drama, cuz. Yeah. We really love the drama. I said this on my last podcast. This is some real shit. If something happened today to a black man, this is another reason why us black men go to another, subconsciously do the negative thing. If we do the negative route, everybody supports us more. I don't care what nobody say. It's a proven fact. Everybody gonna get y'all money together for a lawyer. Everybody gonna put money on my books. Everybody gonna pitch in and figure out how they gonna help with my wife and my kids. Everybody gonna figure out. But if you start a business and you doing something positive, black people, they start, that person doing good. Let me just leave them alone. No, that person need help more too. That's right. That person needs some help too. That person needs just as much. We don't understand that, man, and I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's something that we got to be like, all right, it's something we never was taught, bro. It's not that we say we don't know how to support each other. We do. We just don't know how to do it in the correct way. We go buy a casket for homie, man. And then another thing, man, if you see your homie, why the hell we, like me, I tell my guys now, man, that's why a lot of them don't like hanging out with me no more. Why the hell we liking our guys? We take our guys and put them on our back of the shirts and the front of our shirts and all that, and Kiki and the women, oh man, he rest in peace and all that. But why none of y'all was telling him to stop doing what the hell he was doing? Why nobody never said, hey bro, the ways you going is gonna get you dead, bro. The ways what you doing in life, bro, gonna have you fucked up, bro. Just simple as that. Why are we parading them when they got the guns? He got the guns and all that. He get 100,000 likes, and now he get killed next week, and we like, oh, he was peaceful. No, the hell he wasn't, bro. He wasn't peaceful, bro. May all my guys rest in peace. It's only out of a lot of, I know, like I can count numerous. It was only probably one or two who probably just got caught up hanging in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and they were still doing something that they wasn't supposed to be doing. So man, at the end of the day, bro, it's you get killed most likely, or you go to jail most likely because you're in criminal activity, bro. It's just how it is, bro. So when we tell them this is gonna be the life, instead of just we praise it, we let these rappers influence us. Like these suckers, we the only people. I'm not even talking bad about the rappers. I'm talking about bad as us, as people. We the only damn people who praise some entertainers. Bro, man, Michael Mack said that, bro. We're the only people who sit and praise some entertainers, bro.
And also, too, how we've grown up with all the different dimensions of the human experience of being for media, education, or the people, for example, growing up playing sports. I wanted to be sports, and I saw sports on TV. And also I had, I had athletes come to my school, like professional athletes from the Indianapolis coast come to my school, right? They came and showed up, they showed their faces.
Yeah.
I didn't see any entrepreneurs come up. I didn't see any politicians come to my school. And I'm talking about this Short Ridge Middle School, right down the street. It ain't too far from here. I didn't see any politicians. I didn't see any entrepreneurs. I didn't see any CEOs or C-suite executives come to my school. It was professional athletes. Yeah, Miss Davis wasn't going for bringing any rappers in. I know she wasn't going for that. But it was just professional athletes. That's all they came to the school. So that's all I'm seeing. I'm like, okay, that's all I want to do. But y'all got a cool lifestyle. Y'all look cool.
Where was I at when they was doing all this, cuz, in school? I don't never remember not one of that coming on. Was I at?
That's what we got. And we got tickets to go down to their training camp too in Terre Haute. That was when they were in Rose.
Oh, this is because you was a student athlete?
Yeah. Yeah, because we on the student athlete side of things. So we got tickets to go to training camp. We had a basically free scholarship to attend different camps in the summer, right?
Yeah.
So all I'm seeing is athletes all the time.
Yeah.
You know, everybody growing up, they seeing R&B and rap on TV. They did that little stint of being rapping and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I did that for like a good week.
You wanted to be a rapper, cuz?
For a good week.
Okay.
But after that, it was straight sports. So I'm like, it's people that literally are my size on TV doing these amazing things athletically. They're like, I'm not them, but I ain't bad. I can make it too. So I got inspired by that.
Yeah.
But now, looking on the other side of that, I see how that over-identification of being a student athlete or being an athlete in general messes with our mental and our emotional. Because you one play away from getting hurt. And now you're not the same. You're literally not the same person anymore. You literally have to, some injuries you can become better because it makes you more emotionally stronger to deal with that pressure.
Yeah.
Also, some people that identify, I've seen it personally. People I've had a couple teammates that have committed suicide from high school. So, or they've been in situations where like, hey, they had to go chase a thrill, so because
they didn't know what to do after.
Exactly. After sports ended, it was like, yo, it was a wrap. It's a wrap. They ain't nowhere to go. But that's the reality of being an athlete.
It's either black man. This is how they present us. You either be a rapper, sports, or you in the streets. You ain't nothing else.
Yeah. That's why the perception of entrepreneurship now. It has its pros and cons, but that's more quote unquote realistic for us melanated men to be able to be businessmen or CEOs or working in the community. I'm seeing that a lot more on social media, on my personal news feed, and actually like sports and entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more. I'm like what my news feed consists of is like business stuff, health related stuff, and like more like youth empowerment stuff
on social media.
Yeah, that's what my social media feed. That's what the algorithm is feeding me because that's what I choose to look into.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you this question too, because when we look at family, and like going on the definition of it's more than just the people you're related to.
Yeah.
Because on a simplistic definition of family. What is your definition of family?
Family is people you can rely on, cuz people you can trust to give information and they don't judge you. They people who also hold you to a certain accountability, cuz you know what I mean? For real, because a lot of times you can swear up and down somebody riding for you, but if they just letting you do whatever, bro, that's not riding for you. That's being a yes man. So that's family, cuz. But you know, family can be blood, not blood. You know, it just really depends on the relationship, cuz. That's something you're gonna have to answer, man. Cause I got a big range of family, man. You know, I got people that I don't that like my sister. Some of her people in her family, you know, that ain't my blood family, but you know, that's my family.
For sure.
You know, so I got family everywhere, man. I got family in the audience who ain't my blood. So, you know, family just people who you can rely on, people you can trust, people who can give information, people gonna hold you accountable, and people who gonna be like, hey, I'm here, I'm an ear for you, and you got to be an ear for them, cuz. How you feel about family, cuz?
Now, the relationship definitely has to be reciprocal. Right?
Yeah.
The energy has to be matched. It has to be a yin and yang, like you said. When we talk about what family looks like, what we talked about off camera about family as being more of what does it look like to make sure that all of our little cousins don't have to fall into the same traps we did when we were younger. Going into like, hey, I'm about to go in the streets and trap real quick, or like, hey, I just want to play football, or hey, I just want to play basketball, I just want to play soccer, or whatever that looks like, right? Mm-hmm. How do we do that, knowing the things that we had to go through and work through to be able to impact them? So I feel like that's the conversation for our generation, the millennial generation. We're not too far away from their age, but we still got to warm up and we got to go hoop with them and whatnot, mm-hmm. Right? We still got it, but we just got to warm up a little bit. Mm-hmm. No, so we got to meet them. We got to meet them where they are. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We got to meet them where they are. That's where they at. They might be in the streets. They might be on the courts. We got to go meet them where they are.
Yeah, so
we can relate to them.
I agree with meeting people where they are. And you know what? Another thing I agree with. Another thing I want to touch on is you gotta let people be who they are. As far as in a lot of things, especially with the older generation, man. I was talking to a pastor about this, man, and I was telling them, bro, your big problem is, bro, you come up to them with your religious beliefs. You don't come up to them with some, I'm trying to empower you. You come up to them, bro. This a whole new generation, bro. That worked on your generation. That scared your generation. This is another generation, so you gonna have to figure out how to talk to them, bro. You can't come up to them and say, "Oh, Jesus, this is this." They're not gonna listen. They don't fear them. You can't be upset because that doesn't fear them anymore. You gotta respect them and be like, okay, well, we gotta look at this more on a morals and values and principle level. We all don't gotta be at the same religion, but we a black community. None of us, man. When the Jews come off the boat, when the Europeans come off the boat, when the Switzerlands come off the boat, none of the white folks ask them where y'all come off the boat. They blend in with the rest of the white folks, bro. They blend in with the rest of the white folks. We as black folks want to, oh, bro, what is you? What is you, man? What does it matter, bro? Why I can't just be who I am and you come up to me and ask me what I look up to and what is value to me, and then after you tell that, then you tell me what can be stripped of value from me. You know what I mean? Then you let me know as a personal, after you know somebody on a personal level, you can help them more. You going up to them with your personal issues, it's not what you're supposed to do, bro. You don't drop your load, your beliefs on somebody else, bro. That's like whipping, bro. That's a whole. That's a you can. I got books, man. It's books that can help me with this. Charles Cochran James. That's one of the books, man, and that's
What's the
one.
title of the book?
The Religious Instructions of the Negro.
Okay.
And he was. That's an implement that they was using, man. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but let's not use these implements that they was using that keep messing up the people, our youth, our black folks. Of course, he don't believe in Jesus, okay, but all right, bro, what do you believe in? Even if he believe in something that you ain't never heard of, be like, all right, well, what's the morals and values and principles of your belief? And then after that, are you following those morals and values and principles of your whatever you believe in? Now he got a connection. Now he got something he can come with, man. You know, that was a problem. You know, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I was in trouble all the time, bro. I don't remember not one speech nobody gave me, bro. Only thing I remember is when I myself took that initiative and I found something I can connect to. So we gotta let them connect to something. You know? And they gotta be on their selves too. You can't force nothing to be. You can't force. That's one thing I learned, man. You can't force a cat to roar like a lion. You got a little house cat, and you thinking you gonna have him outside, and he's scaring your neighbors and all that, like you Tony Montana. Nah, bro, you gotta.
It's really funny to me because he really has a house cat. Though.
Yeah, man. hey. So he know that this is a real life.
Like,
this is this is real life. Something I really learned, man. The cat ain't no lion, man. He a cat. I want him to be a dog. He ain't no dog. He a cat. I gotta accept him for being this black house cat, and I want him to be everything but that. Nah, bro. He a house cat, bro.
Yep.
You know, see, a lot of people don't know. A lot of my knowledge be real life, man. Whether it's something big, little, or something my grandma done showed me, man. But yeah, for real, man. But man, it's real, man. It's understanding who they are, man. Cause even growing up, bro, I realized a lot of times too, man. It's because when a lot of times these people come and they come and talk to you and they preaching. People don't want to get preached to, bro. People a lot of times, like I tell cuz I got a whole youth. I went to a Bloom Project once. Or I've been there a couple of times now, but I went there once and I got a little guy, man, a king that I connect to every week. I talk and text to him, and that's because I came up to him and I wasn't on hey bro, I'm about to preach to you. I was on more. So I'm like, what's up, bro? How you been? What's up, man? How you doing? I'm this person, I'm that, bro. I let people know, man. I fuck up too. Shoot, I'm here, bro. You can teach me something, I can teach you. And when I come on that level and I feel like they can connect, bro, and we all on one level, bro, they open up, bro. Man, I'm big. That's my little bro now. You know what I mean? That's my little bro. He a junior. He going to his senior year next year. You know, he wanted me to go to his graduation, bro. He come from Detroit. And he told on Thanksgiving he sent me something, man. And I don't even celebrate Thanksgiving, but I go make sure I check on everybody in my family who do. But on Thanksgiving, man, he sent me a text message, bro, and I almost cried, bro. He said, man, you the first person I connected to out here, bro. He said, I never connected to nobody, no man, nobody, bro, since my brother, you know, was gone, bro. And when he said that, bro, I almost cried, bro. I'm almost about to cry talking about it. Because I never received that, bro. So it was like, damn, bro. I did it, bro. I did it for one person. Man, that man, there been times, bro, like real shit, man. I remember being at the gas station, bro. This dude saw us, man. He saw me and my little brother Jordan, bro. He saw us. And we had our shirts off, bro. You know, we was built, bro. We naturally black, man. We built, bro. We built. We out here in the streets and all that, bro. And he was like, hey, I got this football program, bro. want y'all come out here real sharp, bro. I was too busy, just didn't know who I was. I said, man, fuck football, bro. I'm out here in these streets. Bro, I was young. If a little dude told me that, I'd be like, bro, you sound dumb as shit. I'd be like, bro, these football programs, who are you with? Bro, just ignored us. Like, I'm not saying it was his obligation to do it. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, I remember those times where a black man could have helped us and they didn't, bro. Yeah. So you know what I mean? It was like, I'm not saying they should have did it, bro. I'm not saying I'm not knocking him, bro, because you never know his struggle, bro. He probably was going through some shit. But it feel good when I can do it, bro. So it'd be like, damn, I did it, man. So I feel like that's what we need different, man. A lot of people I grew up, man, didn't get to make it and be here and do what I can do and reach out. They got problems, bro. They still hooked on drugs, or they dead, or they locked up, got life, so they really can't be active and speak from that perspective. A lot of the street people can't speak from the perspective and say, hey, this happened. So it feel good, bro. It feel good, man. So little bro made me cry again. I told him, I said, bro, man, you made me cry, bro. Cuz tell you, I don't cry. I don't cry, man. I don't cry, man. I don't like crying. I don't like crying in front of people, man. That's not what I do. But man, but that right there, that's something different, man. Cause I remember being in his shoes, cuz. And I remember, like you said, how you remember being in the athletic shoes and all that, bro. It's just like, damn. If we had more people out here who was reaching out and doing it, who knows how far we could be, bro.
Absolutely.
A small conversation, cuz. Instead of judging, cuz. Instead of judging people, cuz. Instead of judging, just a small conversation. Tell your story. Let them connect. I told my story. He connected, bro. Instead of trying to always, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. Nah, bro, how are you? Nice to meet you. I'm talking to you just like I talk to the man I met across the street.
It'd be that simple.
Simple,
it'd be that simple, man. I know in my own life I overcomplicate things. I'm an overthinker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Hey, bro, give me some tissue, man.
And let me say this too. Let me share this too, because the last time you cried, I think it was when we was coming from your mom's house.
And I saw a tip, bro.
And he saw a picture of his grandfather, which is my uncle. And he said, and I gave him a hug. He was like, "Cuz, man, just let me be."
Yeah,
so that's why I didn't reach out to him and give him a hug. He was like, "Cuz, just let me be." I was like, "All right, I got you." So that's why I ain't moved. We communicated and we related. We had that conversation. Yeah, he needed that space so he can just process how he feeling.
That's that.
You know I mean, but we don't communicate like that to see what our family needs, or just our partners need in general that we live with, or our children, our mothers, our fathers. We don't have those conversations. So that's why I'm just like, yeah, because I feel you.
Yeah, cause
he didn't need me to say anything in that instance, because we already had the conversation on how he needs to be treated.
Yeah.
And when he's expressing himself emotionally.
And I was telling you, cuz, that's because you had a pop. I ain't got no problem. I'm about to be hugging on no man like that, bro. Cuz be hugging on me and shit. I be like, man, stop, man. Damn, you always hugging, bro. I be, like I told you, I like women, cuz. Hey, we hug women, cuz. Hey, I come from a long line of players, man. And that's for real. I ain't even being funny. I'm for real. You better ask somebody. Hey, tell them, cuz. Hey, my mama here. I come from a long line of players.
It's something else. But yeah, man. And when we think about lead your lineage, man. These and it's a lot of stuff that you and I do on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis that is not captured, and when we just literally share our story about what we've been through and what we're doing now, as a collective, as a family. Statistically, only 3% of family businesses succeed across all ethnic groups, statistically, right? So us even doing this and being consistent with this for over 2 years is literally creating a new cycle of what it looks like for family business to thrive, right? Now, when we talk about success, that's subjective to each individual person or each individual business. Us, like every single week, we call each other, like, hey, cuz, man, I had this conversation today about Lee Julian. I told them that story, man. We got to get such and such on the podcast, man. They'll be able to give us some gems, and they are a resource to us. And cousin called me and said the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? So another story too, I share this. I was at a gas station, probably about 8 months ago or so. It was like one of the warm days in the wintertime. I was outside the gas station. It was a brother. He had a U-Haul truck. We off of 46 and Shadeland. He had a U-Haul truck. He was like, man, you need your grass cut. I was like, nah, bro, I live in an apartment, bro. I don't got any grass. But I was like, let me get your contact information. If I know somebody that needs some grass cut, I'll definitely refer them to you. Mm-hmm. He was like, man, ain't nobody did that for me all day. Just to be a resource. I don't have a need for your service, but I'll be able to pass this along to somebody. But then we end up chopping. I'm pumping my gas. He pumping his gas. He was like, man, I'm attempting to get out the streets, man. Like it's hard. It's hard.
Super hard.
I'm attempting to get out the streets, man. It's like I'm doing this, attempting my best. I got children that go to LC. They doing their thing. I'm proud of them. It's hard to provide, but I'm doing this to provide something different. I'm ready to make that transition. And I'll just listen to that brother's story, and I end up getting emotional. Kobe was in the car with me too, and we were talking for like 5-10 minutes just outside shopping up the gas station. It was like we never seen each other a day in our lives, but we connected. On that, and knowing, and I was telling him like, yeah, I was on the staff at LC. I know some people to get some resources to your children that go there. Like, what we need to do. Then he gave me a hug. He gave me one of them hugs that was like the hug I gave you. We got your mama house. He's like, get off. He wanted them hugs, but he embraced me though. And we was hugging for a good 30 seconds, like a legit 30 seconds. And he started breaking down, cried on my shoulder and everything.
I'm glad he.
And those are the stories of Lead Your Lineage that aren't captured, but we don't have anybody following us on a day-to-day basis. But it's something we do on a day-to-day basis.
Real talk.
For real.
For real, man.
Like when I ain't at home chilling, like it's all like it's Lead Your Lineage. Every time we go to Walmart, we always see somebody.
Cause man, what I tell you, this is an action. We not a lifestyle brand. This is an action brand, man. I'm 24/7 Action Jackson with it. I'm always into it. I'm leading lineage 24/7. I home teach my kids. My daughter 5 and my son 3. My son already knowing the phonics of the alphabet, meaning he learning the letters and what they come together already about to read, baby. You know what I mean? My daughter, she working on digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, 3 to 2 digits to math, subtracting, adding. She's only 5. She can read already. She reading level 3 books, And man, it ain't easy, baby. It ain't easy. I make everything look easy, Everybody just be like, man, Taron do everything easy, man. I'm writing a book, man. I go to school, man. My teacher here, man, I didn't even know he was going to pull up. You know what I mean? My guy here, baby. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so, doing that, man, we do a lot, cuz, man, getting the original people together, getting Lead Your Lineage together, being a husband, man. had to work on my marriage every day. I had to work on my marriage today. Man, being a black man, for real, man, I always an advocate, man, of knowing I had to look at myself in the mirror a lot. I'm real good at knowing how to look at myself in the mirror a lot and really adjusting myself. Because, man, that's what you got to do when you're your own father, basically. That's what you got to do, man. And cuz learned that, he ain't his own, but his father passed, so he be going through that now, and it's just different. You gotta really look at yourself in the mirror, and I'm like, okay, I gotta work on this, man. They get old, man. You like, man, I always gotta work on something, man. I promise, man. But
that's real.
But for real, being a lineage leader, that's what we call it. We call it a lineage leader. It's pros and cons to it, and a lot of people don't like to do it because it's the most dirtiest work ever. It's learning who you are and learning new ways to be who you are. Man, like the hardest thing I had to learn, cuz, and I know this might sound crazy, and you know another thing, I'm gonna say this. See, I'm gonna add this because a lot of mamas who out here with single parents, and they always be like, "Oh, I gave my son everything. I gave my son everything. I don't know why he did it." Man, you can't give your son everything. Your son not gonna ask you for everything. Your son is the man. He's gonna feel like he's supposed to be a provider, so he's not going to keep wanting to get provided money to you from you. So of course we gonna hit these streets and do what we don't know, because that's the only thing we don't know nobody else who's gonna teach us nothing. So a lot of these times single moms be like, well, I gave my son whatever, he got what, he was spoiled. That's what you thought. That's what you looking at it as a woman perspective. You're not looking at it as a man perspective. Man, we want to learn how to fish. We don't want to keep giving fish. We got to go out here one day and we got to provide for our own little fishlings, with our little, whatever you want to call, our little ducklings. They won't fish. They can't keep eating off of your fish, mama. They can't keep eating off of your fish, grandma. I got to find my way. And a lot of times we don't know our way. And like I said at the beginning, it all starts with sex, bro. If everybody was educated more about how sex is and how life really is, and it's just not fun and games, practice safe sex, we would learn that, dang, I'm gonna have a child, and this child gonna really need a mom and dad in the crib in order for it to beat statistics. I know for a fact my mama wouldn't pick my daddy. I'm messing with you.
That's tough.
No, I was just playing, man. But no, for real, man. It's just knowing, it's really knowledge out here. It's knowing who you are. A lot of times you learn too late. And that's what happens. A lot of these people out here are coming from broken homes. We be like, man, they should know better. Like we was having this discussion at my house one day. We didn't know better. They really don't know better. I didn't grow up with these guys. These guys really don't got. I look, man, even with my own dang brothers and sisters, my mom only got me and my sister, but my daddy got kids, and I was looking at his kids and difference. I'm like, man, I really see the difference even between us. I come from a different. My mom, I told my mom this the other day. I feel like what saved me from the streets was definitely my mom, my grandma, my auntie, and definitely my wife. My wife 100%. Because my grandma and them, they couldn't stop me for too much. But my wife stopped me 100%, you know. But I always say I look the difference between what was the difference between me and my guys. My guys' moms quit on them eventually. My guys' moms kicked them out eventually. My guys' moms eventually said, fuck you. You getting in too much trouble. Bro, don't matter what I did, my mom had my back, and my grandma. Bro, I probably was in trouble. Bro, I could go rob every store in the world. And I come home, my mama tell them I didn't. My mama gonna know I did it, but she ain't gonna let them punish me. She gonna punish me. And that's what we need to take back. These people ain't our friends. You know what I mean? These people ain't our friends. We gotta start punishing them again. My mama would tell me, okay, you was wrong. In front of these people, I'm gonna be, oh, he didn't do it. But behind these doors, I'm gonna be they gonna be wondering where you getting these black eyes from. They gonna be wondering where you getting these black eyes from. And since I ain't tell on you, you better not tell on me. So you know, we need that, man. And I realized a lot of that, my friends have had that police come knock on their mama's door, they mama showing them where they are. It's just, they had a lot of their mama. They had I couldn't show my mama everything, but if things got deep, I know I could be like, hey, mama, stuff getting deep, mama. The water getting deep, mama. You know, I think I'm going to need some help, mama. You know, and that's the problem. A lot of these people ain't got that foundation. A lot of my guys, it was too late for them. They moms kicked them out. Mom, like I ain't going to say his name, but, man, my mom even hung out. And he got, 55 years in the pen, man. And his mom kicked him out. I remember when his mom kicked him out, around the same time I got expelled, he got expelled at the same time. My mama didn't kick me out. She switched up some things. Everything got harder. But she didn't kick me out to the streets. And that's what I feel like was the difference. His mom just said, boom. And he never went back to school. I went back to school. I eventually went back to school and I graduated because my mama said we gonna have to do this together. I guess his mama didn't tell him that. And if his mama did, who knows where he'll be. You know, his father was supposed to be there, but shit, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Absolutely. And also too, because as we come to a close, when we look at my family as a foundation, right?
Yeah.
You said something earlier in the podcast where family is the key to life. We talk about the keys to life. What are some foundational or tangible keys to get the family away from dysfunction? So, for example, right, what you and I are doing, they're just hanging out and having conversations every single week. Like that's our business model, right?
Mm-hmm. We
have a conversation. We're going to talk to each other regardless.
Yeah.
We're on the same type of time. We're going in the same direction. We're going to have a conversation regardless. We're taking something we already do prior to the Lead Your Lineage podcast, and we just press play on the camera, right? And then we started in your basement. We press play on the iPhone. Have some mics hooked up to it. We press play. Now, as we're growing and expanding, things are getting more complex in a great way. But what are some foundational, tangible takeaways that our people can leave with today to help them get their families back together, whether it be a conversation, whether it be that time, that space, or some food? What are some tangible takeaways from your perspective? And I'll give you mine afterwards.
Openness. Openness, understanding.
Openness, okay.
Openness, ears, and understanding, hearing people out, learning their perspectives, and being open-minded. My mama just now starting to do this, man. I feel like me and my mama just now starting to do this ourselves, man. Really understanding where your kid come from. Just because you feel like how they was raised, and you ain't never asked your child. And I feel like, especially us as kids, we got to speak up too. Because especially on our side, a lot of people who grew up with just moms, we always like, no, mom, you did great, you did great. We need to start being more open up and being like, yeah, mom, you did great. But it's a lot of stuff that, happened. A lot of stuff that was going on. And as the parent and the mom, as the parent, my fault, I'm using because I got my mom. But as a parent and a child, it got to be open up. As the grandparent, got to be open up. As everybody got to be open up and just willing to listen and not judge and say, oh, no, that didn't happen or this did happen. When me and my wife, she had her family meeting, bro, it was very open. A lot of stuff got seen and understood, because the problem is a lot of times we think that a lot of people, when something happened, we think that everybody knows what you know. Everybody saw what you saw. Yep. Everybody felt like you felt. But it really wasn't that. Everybody, making assumptions. Everybody, it's like right now, bro. Everybody's vision is different. Everybody is at a different angle. Everybody can see me at a different angle. So their life is at a different perspective, different vision, So we got to understand that one thing can happen in life, but we all looking at it as different perspective. We need to understand it and ask that person, okay, how did you feel about it? Oh, what was your perspective about it? Not how we feel like they saw it, how we feel like what was going on. We don't know. We wasn't in a position. So I feel like in order to grow family more, we got to be more open. We just got to be open, bro. Every time we've been interviewing people about family, it's because people be wanting to sweep stuff underneath the rug. People feel this type of way. People feel that type of way. They ain't get it off their chest. Man, feel like they got to hide their emotions. Nah, fuck all that. Let people know how you feel, bro. That's why I got this open policy with my kids. I don't care how nobody feel. Y'all might feel like, his kids, bro, my kids come up to me and they talk to me respectfully, but they talk to me openly. You know what I mean? I don't hide nothing from my kids. My daughter only 5, and she got a book about how kids are made, bro. And it talks about sperm and everything, bro. And I tell her exactly how it is. I say people supposed to be married, but however, people don't be married. And I break it down. You know why I break it down so young? First of all, so when she go in this world, somebody ever do something, she already know what's going on. She gonna tell me, man, or run or scream for help. You know what I mean? So that's first of all for safety. Because that's how a lot of people get people, because they don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Second of all, eventually she's gonna be an adult, and the earlier I teach her about it, the more she gonna come to me and ask instead of the internet. It's a whole new age, bro. We can't hide nothing from kids, bro. They gotta look it up.
Yep.
Man, imagine my daughter looking that up
That's a
on
fact.
on Google, bro. And Google gonna teach my kid? Fuck that. I'd rather tell them the truth. Hey, look, baby, this is how I go down. I don't want you looking on Google because Google gonna tell you something totally different. Google gonna have you on a whole new perspective of life. You know what I mean? Who knows what's gonna pop up? Nah. So we gotta understand we in a new age, bro. We gotta just keep it 100, bro. It gotta be a open policy, bro. Because everything now can, like back in the day, bro, when we was younger, I couldn't just go to my mama. I never forget. I was little. We lived in 3 fountains. Don't know how I remember this. I said, hey, mama, just a little curious. Hey, mama, how do girls pee? Shit, nowadays, bro, a kid don't even gotta ask. He just type it up. For real, man. So shoot. So if your kid asking, that's a good thing. That means they got your trust. They believe you are Google, quote unquote. You know what I mean? So let them know. Shit, I let them know. I let my daughter know. Hey, you got
That's
a
good.
question? Yeah.
That's
What's
good.
your
That's
perspective,
good.
because
Something that I believe people should be building into their schedule, to their flow. Family Fridays. So literally on Fridays, pick 5 to 10 family members and just reach out to them like, hey, how y'all doing? How you feeling? Just want to check on you, make sure you good. It could be just a random 5 to 10 every single week. Just have a conversation with them on that Friday. There might be some people you gotta love from a distance. It might be some people that, hey, we about to go to the Colts game. We got an extra ticket. You trying to roll? All right, cool, let's go. Like whatever that looks like, though. But being intentional about doing family Fridays, that's one thing. It can be a text or a call or email. It depends. So you might have to pull up on them. But on Fridays, dedicate that to your families.
I like that.
That's one simple thing. Two, like you said, the openness in communication, just to take that a step deeper. Ask the eldest person in your family, on both sides of your family, where your people come from. Have those conversations with the elders. To sum that up, that's something that right now I don't feel as if it's a regret because I was playing sports, but as I become more wise, I might consider this a regret of not spending a lot of time with my elders. I only have one living grandfather that's left. And that was the one I had the most, quote unquote, a strange relationship with. He's 91 years young. He was only 4 miles up the river from the Emmett Till situation in Mississippi. So that happened in his lifetime.
That shows his age, bro.
Yeah, so knowing that could have been my grandfather, right? So
Emmett Till?
Yeah, 4 miles up the river. So knowing that, I wish I would have spent more time with my grandparents on both sides, just asking them more questions about how they grew up.
Yeah.
And like how they lived. So talk to your elders. So
I talk to my grandma all the time.
Man, I love that for you.
Shit, bro, I've been doing that since I was little, though. You know.
Yeah, man. I wish I would have did that more.
Yeah, bro. I always, bro. Shoot, I got story. I remember talking to my grandma Honore Clark. I remember talking to my grandma Honore Clark. Shoot.
Absolutely. And lastly, I would say for number 3, I would say find some time every single day to take care of yourself. Whether that be some words of affirmation, take a nap, cook some food, go on a walk, watch your favorite TV show. Take some time for yourself. I know it's tough, but it has to get done because I was telling Cuz, he can share his perspective on this too. About sharing with Cuz on my dad. He took care of everybody else but himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my dad did. That was one thing I wish he would have done differently. He was that type of man though. But I saw on the other side of that's not sustainable for a lifetime. Mm-hmm. So you got to take care of yourself too. So yeah, those are my 3 takeaways, Cuz. Yeah. So you ready to wrap this thing up?
Yeah, man. I just got one last thing to say, man. We need this is just something I've been seeing too. We need to stop discouraging our people from moving forward. For instance, when we be seeing people, I saw a post the other day, today or something. It said, man, too many people starting podcasts. Too many people starting clothing lines. Too many people. That's a good thing because it ain't enough of us doing any damn thing. So why are we complaining about us starting something? It's you know how many different clothing lines it is that's owned by these white companies. Ain't nobody never said it's too many clothing lines. Ain't nobody never said it's too many cars. It's a new cars made every day. Ain't nobody say, oh, too many people making cars. Or too many. It's a new.
Too many people making bread brands.
Too many people making toothpaste.
Yep, ain't never
Too
heard
many
that before.
people. Too many making people. It ain't too many people making nothing. We ain't making too much. That's why it's a lot of us starting to make stuff.
That's real.
We starting to become creators. That's why it's a lot of it coming up. You should be happy. That's what it is. We gotta start. Oh, too many people. No, ain't no too many people ain't doing nothing. Ain't enough of us doing it. Ain't enough of us supporting these people. Because if too many doing it, well, why when we look on line to see who winning, it's the white man with the biggest podcast, the white man with the biggest clothing line. If it was too many of us doing it, we should have been wiped them out. They shouldn't even be getting no more clothes no more because we should be buying our people. If it's too many of us, that means the black dollar should be growing, bro.
Yeah, 2.2 trillion.
It should be growing. If it's too many of us doing it, it should be growing. The problem is ain't enough, man. That's all. I just wanted to end on that note. I had to make sure I said I was supposed to say that earlier, man. I saw that and I said, man, I'm tired of people talking negative about us. It's always a negative problem, but ain't nobody saying ain't too many people out here selling drugs. I ain't never said that. I ain't never heard that. You know why? Because people want to get high. You know, for real, man. Hey, I ain't never heard nobody say it's too many drug dealers, it's too many this, it's too many that. But we doing something positive, it's always a problem. I'm tired of it, bro. It ain't no problem, man. If it's a problem, man, you the problem. If it's too many, well, maybe close your eyes.
Well, family, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Lead Your Lineage.
You know what podcast. It is.
And we appreciate y'all for being. This is our first live.
Our first live, baby.
We did this
our
thing.
First live.
We appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Thank you all. As we ended, thank you all for coming out. We will be doing Q&A after we shut the recording down. So if y'all have any questions for us or the room, please ask them. We are here to support. This is a community podcast surrounding getting our families back together. So as we always love to say when we end it, lead yourself so you can lead your lineage. And we'll see y'all next week.
Stay melanated, baby. Tripping ain't easy, baby. Right on, Silver Fox.
Shout out to Silver
Fox Media. Hey, look, I still can add it in here because I'm recording over here, Marcus.
Yeah, we out here.
Marcus.
Shout out to Silver Fox Media.
Shout out to Marcus and Silver Fox.
Does anybody have any questions for us? How do we do?
Okay, yeah, man, it's like this every time, baby. You know, you ain't got. Hey, Michael Max, what's his name? I was about to say Michael Max. What's his name? Denzel Washington ain't got nothing on me, man. Hey, for real. No, I did good.
What's up, cuz? Well, how you feeling?
So how do you suggest y'all talk in that age era and say, hey, you need to squash some of that? Because you never know who's here from one day to the next. This may be our last day. This may be our last moment. So some of those things, especially with family, you want to close those loopholes that are open. So any suggestions of even people that we know, we know family, that this person and that person don't talk. Maybe cousins, maybe something like that, but we all probably know of a family unit that aren't talking. So some suggestions or maybe of saying,
And that's something that cousin and I we have conversations about often. Something that we've done, like I said, the family wellness checks. Just having those conversations with people to check in and see where they are. And also it has to be reciprocal. So them not just saying, "Oh, I'm good," or I'm doing all right." But them being open and honest, like Cuz was saying. And what we've done in the past, to answer that question directly, what we've done in the past, we've sat down with people. We sat down with both parties and like, "Hey, what's the issue? What's going on?" And we've had a conference calls with them and actually getting and being a moderator for the conversation. That's what we've done. That's what we've done for people in the past. Yeah, go ahead.
And also use iMessages. iMessages, I don't know if y'all know familiar with those are, but basically it's taking the pressure off everybody. For instance, say if something happened, someone did something, instead of saying, "Hey man, you did that, you making me feel," you got to take the yous out of the conversations. So you're gonna have to take the you're gonna have to stop being so defense and playing offense and all of that. You can't just be attacking someone when they're talking. So when people are talking, they got to start expressing themselves more. Like, okay, when this happened, it made me feel, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Instead of saying when you did this and da 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 da, because now it's throwing jabs. It's like fighting now. Now it's starting to become attacking words. So it's a lot of it is wordplay, knowing what words to use, how to use the word, and all that, and understanding someone's language, understanding how you can talk to someone, understanding what triggers you and someone else's anger or emotions. So that all plays an effect. So whatever happened, they have to get into a group and they have to. And one of our guys, Thomas, said this, and they have to look at it's a problem. They're not the problem. So it's a problem that we have to get, but we're not the problem each other. So we don't have to look at you're the problem. No, it's a problem on the table that our family need to solve, and all of us need to play a role in it.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on? I love the podcast.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I've been watching for a minute, but I first time meeting you in person, so I
appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
I want to say, coming up, experiencing domestic violence situations,
yeah,
and abuse, emotional abuse.
Yeah.
What are it's two parts. What are boundaries you set with family members, and what are ways you build bridges into those?
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Depending on who did it, man, because it takes it depends on the domestic situation, bro. If it's some rape or some molestation shit, bro, I'm staying away from it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. After that, cause I got kids. You do something to my kids like that, bro. I'm going to the penitentiary. I don't care who around, how anybody feel about it. So it depends on the situation, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It all plays by ear and plays by fault and plays by situation. And but for most part, like you said, domestic, like you be watching our podcast, right? So I didn't talk about it. So seeing my mama get beat, hearing it and all that, how it played an effect on me, bro. And to be honest, man, I never still got to see the dude who did it. You know what I mean? And I still be having dreams. I got over it. You know what I mean? Like not over it. I'm trying to heal from it. Like I said, man, one thing I learned is because I became overprotective, and a lot of people always was wondering why I was so quick to hit people in their mouth or something. It's because I remember when I couldn't protect my mama and how little I felt. So I know that was one big problem. I don't know if that's for you. If you overprotective, I'm just throwing that out there, bro. And I don't know if this answering your question or not, bro. I'm just getting there. But
I mean, now you said a boundary you set was you wouldn't allow particular people around.
Yeah, bro. Because if they didn't did it, if they molesting people and raping people, going past morals and values and principles, at the end of the day, bro, family is family. But you can't keep getting crushed by morals, values, and principles. Families can hurt you too. At the end of the day, bro, we not invisible, bro. Somebody can really damage your family. One bad apple, what they say, one bad apple can mess up the whole tree. Sometimes you got to cut that apple off, bro. You just do. You just do. And it don't mean you got to be bitter about it. Don't mean you got to be evil about it. You just cut it off and keep it pushing. What you got to do, bro, in my opinion. And that's from life experience, you know.
And I'm glad I deferred to Cuz. So thank you for answering that too. So I didn't come up with in a household that had domestic violence, so I'm not really well versed in describing that. I know people in my circle that have experienced it, and I've been a helping hand and a listening ear for people that have experienced that. I've been able to show up to be able to be the best support I could be for those people that have experienced that. But that's not my personal lived experience. So I wasn't able to really answer that question directly. But I definitely I rock with what Cuz said though, for sure, on how to handle that and how he's handled that as well. Does anybody in the room have any supportive measures for Brother Rome that can help with that situation?
What are boundaries you set with family members, but also what are bridges that you can build? It's kind of two parts.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say I have cousins and siblings that did that met, and I would just say I show up when I'm called. They call me and something jumped off, you know, I show up and I'll pick my sibling up or I'll pick my cousin up. I'm there before the police get there. If that's what happens, or if police gets involved, that's what it is. But I would say for me, I just had to detach from being concerned about. I had to detach because I didn't want to hate my family because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to my siblings. I love them, my baby. I didn't agree with their actions when it hurt me that they were doing that. But I had to just show up when she called me, boom, I'm there. You know, I'm picking the baby up, picking him up, I'm taking you home, staying with me for a couple of days. Mm-hmm. But if they go back and forth, that's tough too. So I would just say, as far as boundaries, the first thing is to understand your role is you're showing up to whatever they call you for, be that, but it may be going back and forth because domestic violence is tricky. A lot of times it takes 10 to 15. Actually, I heard read statistics. It takes about 27 times before a woman is actually able to walk away. So that's tough. But then I've seen it from the other perspective where, you know, my family's actually my best. So I would just say, try to find a way to not hate your family member if you do have a male or a female that's actually doing like he said, things who's doing it. So if you got somebody that's being the problem, that's tough. You got to figure out how to still love them, still show up for them when they call, when they on their BS. But also let them know that you don't tolerate this. I'm not about to play with you, and I'm not about to continue standing for this. I'm gonna let your ass get locked up next time. So that kind of thing. So I would say that just find a way to still love them, but show up, and that's where I'm at too. Like I don't take it personally between what my siblings and family do with their girlfriend, their boyfriend, they into all the time. Don't put your hands on each other. Okay, but when you call me, I got babies. I'm coming to pick up the baby. I'm coming to pick one of y'all up. I'm not going home with me. Y'all staying with me. And then I guess a parent dealing with it. I've had that too. I can't even remember how, honestly, I would just, yeah, I would have to really think on that. Different when it's your parent. You live with them. Maybe your only parent at the time. I had a mom, I was a single mom. That's different. But for your siblings and your family, just try to understand your role. You're not a superhero, you're there to intervene. If you're not there, you can't show up at like, okay, once you show up and help, it's gonna stop. That's not your role. And that's what makes us hate or dislike our family strongly when they're not doing changes that we want them to do, especially when it comes to putting in.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Yeah, great question, brother. Anybody, any other questions? I have a question for y'all. How can we support you? We'll lead your lineage. How can we support you?
I think this bed too tight.
Keep the podcast
I
going.
think y'all already do
Yeah, what you-
support. Just by having these conversations and opening up to the public, you're doing your part already. It's an opportunity to have a voice in your show. And it's up to you hear y'all and promote y'all and promote what you're talking about. So I think you're already doing it. You've already started. You know, that's always things we can grow upon, you know. That can be self-addicted. So, but I think y'all fellas are already doing a good job of providing for the community, looking out for the community. Like I said, you can just put a podcast out there to talk about Drake and Kendrick Marvin and what's going on in the NBA.
Yep.
There's very few podcasts out there that's talking about black community, black family, growing your family, unapologetic, you know, and just all of y'all interview. Be more enthusiastic and energetic. You just, you know.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, brother.
And so that balance right there is just reflects the community. We have fun 1 minute, but we want to have a vision. And so I think you guys are doing a great job already. You know, you can grow. You know, find ways to build our business and build our brand and platform. And you know, I've seen your older videos. See, coming up. You know, that's why we're seeing that come up. You know, so I think y'all doing a great job, man. And keep moving, keep it going.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I'll just say that this is my personal experience.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm listening to you. Not sure what age you are, but the fact that you spoke about your grandmother, I can remember at 66, I wish I had recorded some of our conversations. He was always, you need to know who your people are.
Yeah.
Always said that. And then when we started having family reunions, I understood why he said that.
Mm-hmm.
So our last family reunion, which was about 5 years ago, I'm sitting there and I'm watching us. We are now them because the generations have figured things out.
You know.
And so it's like, who keeps it going? Who keeps this lineage going? And so it's going to be up to not my generation, but it's the generations that are under me. My nieces and nephews will have to keep it. Because he's no longer here. My mother, she's the last of 3 out of 11. So, you know, it's keeping that lineage going. I think it's just important. I think the work that you guys are doing is great for awareness. Our communities, and our families, it has to keep going.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you for that feedback too. Yeah, and as you were speaking, I went to go pull this out. This is from our grandmother's side of the family, on the Gaddis side. This is the best book I've ever read, and this was 25 years ago. This was printed in May of 1999, and it's May 2024. It's about the Rollinson and Posey family. Rollinson and Posey. Yep, from Texas, like northern Texas, that area. Well, Mississippi, then they migrated to Texas. Like out of all the self-help books and business books I read, this is the most important book I've ever read. And honestly, I think this is the most important book I'm ever going to read, unless it's another one like this that might have some more vital information on who my people are. And I found this probably less than a year ago. I was just going through some stuff. We did a vending event at the Juneteenth celebration downtown at Military Park, and we were just looking for different family photos, and I just found this crept away. I've never seen it before, never heard of these people, never even knew something like this existed. So I started doing my ancestry research and things of that nature. I'm real big on researching my family legacy and family tree and things of that nature. So just seeing this, I was like, yeah, this is super inspirational. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Miss Millie. I appreciate you for that. It's vital. It's vital.
I have each of our, since our family reunion, I have each of our family tree books. And then one of my cousins was a professor who did an actual book.
Wow.
Together, showing the lineage of our family. It's just awesome. And even younger cousins that are coming up, they want to know, well, how do I fit into the street?
Yep.
It's very
It is. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Anybody have any other questions? We have plenty of fruit too. Please take that home. If not, we're gonna eat it. So you know what I'm saying. But this for y'all too, for sure. For sure. Y'all have any other questions? It's been a phenomenal podcast recording, and we appreciate y'all for being here. Brother, this is Brother Terrell. You got a question, brother? Talk to me, brother. Talk to me. I snuck up on me. What's up, brother? Yes, the best way to keep in contact with us is social media. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, at Lead Your Lineage on Facebook, Lead Your Lineage on Instagram, and also we'll be creating a newsletter here in the probably next quarter, to be honest, to give us some time to really test some things out. Get a newsletter out to be able to keep people in touch on what we have going on. So that's something that we haven't released yet. We've been getting a lot of that. So one of the things that we'll after we debrief about how everything went today, that's something that we'll have a conversation about on if that's something that we want to explore. Because it's more of getting the family back together. But something like family reunion shirts, that's real big as well. Having something that symbolizes family as well. Like when Cuz was talking, I was like, oh, that's a T-shirt idea. He says a phrase. So yeah, that's something that we definitely be looking into as well after we debrief. But the next thing that we have coming up is May 25th, next Saturday. We'll be at Melanin in May. We'll have a vendor booth there. So definitely come out and support that. It'll be 10,000 of us looking black and beautiful.
Then we got a July 6th event.
We got an event on July 6th at Holiday Park. More of a family reunion style type of event.
October 26th.
We have an event October 26th at P30, where you have basically have the 30,000 square feet that got sponsored. We're gonna have a whole bunch of family fun, family conversations. We're just gonna get the family together. It's gonna be a great family day. So. Oh yeah, we gotta do it again.
Oh man, that's dope. That's dope.
Let us be a resource for y'all. If somebody's looking for y'all, y'all got extra information, we'll make sure. Hey, you remember that podcast that came through here? They right here, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all need, if y'all need drop off location when y'all get the merch on.
Real talk.
Yes, sir. We appreciate that. Brother. Thank you for being a resource, brother. Thank you.
For real.
Thank you.
For real. Let's go ahead and
I would thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Thank y'all. Safe travels home too.
Appreciate y'all. My head ringing, cuz.